Hey YouTube, this is MC Ramirez here, back at you with another video. First I just wanted to say thank you to all who liked my first video, my introduction to my channel, and my thoughts on Halloween 2018. I really appreciate that, that really means a lot. Today I'm back here with another video with a different topic. I've been a big wrestling fan for the past 20 years, and I've noticed that over the last few years, since WWE has gone to tv14, it hasn't been as interesting as it was back when it was the Attitude Era, which ran from 1997 to 2002, but they kept running tv14 tapings till 2008. It got to me thinking the other day, should WWE go back to tv14? Now, if they were to do that, there would probably be things that they could do still, and then there would be things that they wouldn't be able to do anymore. And one of the things I can point out is when they used to do their hardcore matches, chair shots to the head used to be allowable because of the concussion, protocol that's, athletes can get fairly easy. The only two ways that you can use steel chairs is they hit you, in your gut and in the back. Headshots wouldn't be allowable. Another thing that really stood out to me was back then they were able to get away with saying a lot of maybe some over-the-top stuff that you couldn't hear today on live TV, because anytime you would hear them say something that's like, that's not friendly, they would have to bleep it off. So there's a big difference can be said today than what they were able to say back then. Another thing that really stood out if they were to go back to the 14 rating is that it used to attract fans every single week. I mean, it was, to me, it wasn't just about, the chair shots, the table, the TLC matches. It was just, the storylines were great, booking was awesome. Not to say that their booking today is not as, is not good, because it is. I mean, it's just, I've heard from the other YouTubers that they've had their ups and downs about what they feel about it, what they should do to change. So I'm just giving my thoughts on, maybe what they could do to do some changing. Now, another thing that I really miss about, back in the day during the Attitude Era and the early 2000s is that the certain rival wrestlers that used to be that were major, were always in different programs together, when they would do their promo or their hype up, video packages, SummerSlam 1998 when The Undertaker and Stone Cold fought, the video package to them was AC/DC's Highway to Hell, just showing different things, different fights and them, for their build up. Another video package that stood out was WrestleMania 17, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and The Rock. Their video package was to Limp Bizkit's My Way, just showing how, Steve Austin won the Rumble in January and The Rock defeated Kurt Angle to become the WWE champion. So the video packages, they're okay. I mean, but I really miss back in those days when it used to be interesting. And of course, the only other video package I wanted to point out was the first ever Elimination Chamber from Survivor Series 2002 to Saliva as Always, which was another great video package, just to introduce us to a whole new, match type. And of course, I mean, it's the storylines, I mean, they're okay. I mean, of course, another thing that really stands out during the PG era was this past Sunday, then when WWE just got done doing their first ever all-women's pay-per-view Evolution, which I think they did extraordinarily well, bringing back some Hall of Famers, Trish Stratus, Lita, and some other. I got to see Tori Wilson, Michelle McCool, so these were all just, the greats during the early days of back in 05, 06, 07, and whatnot. So their Lita and Trish's match between Alicia Fox and Mickie James was great. I mean, obviously, you can't ask for anything more. And when I saw the highlights, it feels as though that they hadn't even left at all, that they still have that fighting mentality in them, which was amazing. The other event I saw during the highlights was Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella. Ronda once again comes out on top and proves that she is still a fighting champion, and I don't think she's going to be losing it anytime soon, but never say never. You never know who the next person may come along to challenge her for it. We also had the first ever last woman standing match between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Of course, they went hardcore head to head, and we were thinking that finally Becky was going to fall. She's going to title's going to change hands. But no, the last kicker also finds her way to put the queen down, and at the end of a 10 count, still your SmackDown Women's Champion. Which reminds me of the Survivor Series match coming up next month. It's going to be the champion versus champion. That's going to be a great fight between Ronda Rousey and Lynch. Best of the best of both sides of the brands. So that's going to be interesting. Another one that I really liked about the event was the Women's Royal Rumble. Whoever the last man standing will get a future championship match, and Nia Jax once again proves that she is the irresistible force, and I'm interested in how long, I'd like to see her and Ronda battle it out again. Because last time they met was at Money in the Bank. Ronda came close to beating Nia, but Alexa interfered in that after she won the Money in the Bank, and she won back her champion as the Money in the Bank winner. Another one was the finals of the Mae Young Classic. You had Toni Storm, and I forgot her name, Io Shirai. So Toni ends up winning, beats her, and becomes your new Mae Young Classic champion. So that was another great fight. So overall, I think that the pay-per-views are getting better. It still it goes in up and down. You had like some that were bad, like Backlash, not so good. Elimination Chamber, not so good. But then, let's hope as they go along, the pay-per-views and the booking will get better as we go along. But it'll be great for them if they can bring back the video packages of their major hype ups and adding, different artists as I mentioned earlier. But we'll see. Never say never. But I've been a diehard fan to the wrestling business for a long time, so I know that change does come, whether we like it or not. Sometimes it's for the good, and sometimes we wish it could be the same, but we'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to give my initial thoughts on the tv14 and, giving my thoughts to the Evolution pay-per-view, which was amazing. So we'll see how the rest of the year goes with Survivor Series coming up in November, and I think TLC is coming up in December, so we'll see how the last two events of the year will come. But anyway, I just want to thank you. If you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the section, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. But next time, who knows, I'll have to see what my next topic will be. I guess you'll have to stick around and wait for that. But until then, YouTube, thank you very much. This is MC Ramirez, signing off. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a blessed night. Bye-bye.